we had a good group. We didn't have very many changes.
Yeah.
And for all of you keyboard whippersnappers out there that are already bitching, like, where's Aaron? Ask Aaron where Aaron is.
Yeah.
I don't know where Aaron is. Have you built your bet slip yet? I mean, UFC 290 is this weekend, and there's gonna be a lot of action going down. Now, for this video, I partnered up with our boys over at DraftKings, and we've got a heck of a good deal for you. If you're a new customer and you use the promo code GasMonkeyGarage and you bet just $5, you're gonna get $150 in bonus bets instantly, as in now. DraftKings is the only place where you can bet same fight parlays. Combine multiple bets together from the same fight, including the number of rounds and the method of victory. The more bets you combine, the more you can win. If sports betting is not available in your state yet, don't worry, you can still join in on all the fun at DraftKings Daily Fantasy for a shot at winning cash prizes. So download the app DraftKings, use the special promo code GasMonkeyGarage, and if you're a new customer and you spend $5, you're gonna get $150 in bonus bets instantly. This is it, UFC 290 this weekend. Get you some of that. What's up, everybody? It's Beer 30, and like I said, we're gonna start talking to some of the old crew, way back before COVID, even way back to the very beginning days. And today we got a really cool cat. He was an instrumental part of the success of Gas Monkey Garage and Fast and Loud, and just an overall good guy until he left. So none other than the man himself, Jason Akers, in the house today.
What's up, Richard?
There's your beer for Beer 30.
That doesn't really look like your normal beer.
Well, that's because I got big beer news coming.
Oh.
Now, I can't say anything about it yet, so we're hiding it in this solo cup, but when I unveil it, it's going to be pretty bitchin'. You know me, I'm always doing big things and knocking down the doors. Thanks for taking the time to come out, man, because I know you came all the way from sunny Scottsdale, Arizona, my favorite town, and it's good times, but you left, let's see, you got here around November.
2013, yeah.
November of 2013.
Yep.
And stayed pretty much, that means season 2.
Yeah.
And you stayed all the way through, dang near to the end.
Yeah. I was here all the way to the end, yeah.
You were?
Yeah.
That's right.
Yep.
So what did you do? What have you been doing?
Well, I took your advice. I moved to Scottsdale, which was a huge move for me because, you know, I love cars and sunshine and everything else that it has to offer out there. And I took a job at Barrett-Jackson, which was quite the experience. A lot different than what I expected.
I bet. I mean,
Yeah.
I've bought and sold at Barrett-Jackson for years and years.
Yep.
And I know Craig could probably be a pretty hard man to work for.
Dude, I'm telling you, that is an operation, and that's a lot of work. And mainly, though, it's not what I'm passionate about. You know that I love cars, I love building things, and so...
Well, hold on, before you get into that.
Yep.
So what was it like? Because, you know, you went in there to be like maybe his personal mechanic, and then you ended up kind of running all these auctions.
Well, in fairness, my day-to-day was his personal hot rod shop that was there, and you know, Craig has a ton of cars, tons of things that need to be done. But the strange thing about that job is that you break away for all the auctions, and I became a chief mechanic, one of the main mechanics there. You know, that's a small band of guys that take care of a lot of cars. So there is a lot of work, not just the travel, the setup, the teardown. It's amazing. It's an operation. I'll tell you, these guys, yeah, you've been there, you've seen it, but...
I've been involved with it for years and years.
Yeah.
I haven't done much since COVID hit, and I've actually had my own big auction up there in Indiana with the John Cruz and his group, Worldwide Auctions. That went well. Fixing to have another one up there with the big group of cars I just bought from Madison, Wisconsin. So that's gonna see what happens there on Labor Day weekend. But dang, dude, travel. How many shows do they do? Like 20-something auctions a year or something?
No, they only do 4, but I'm telling you, by the time you finish one, you're already winding up for the next one. And it's such a large operation, and especially the ones out of state. You got to get the cars there, you got to get everything set up, tents up, down, you know. It is a huge project.
Man,
Yeah.
so there you go. So
Yeah.
you're working at Barrett-Jackson,
Yep.
and you're getting ready to make another move. So what happened then?
I just got that urge finally to go back and build cars and do what I love to do. You know, the things I want, Mustangs, Shelbys, mainly, but you know, I'll work on anything, muscle cars, trucks, anything in the 60s, 70s era, you know.
Okay, so you are definitely one of the foremost Mustang authority and restorers on the planet. We already know that. You've worked on the best Mustangs in the world and what have you, but you're now doing, and I don't even know if I can say this with a straight face, piston and pearls?
Yeah. I don't know why you don't like that idea.
I don't know what it means.
Well, the pistons obviously are the automotive side, but okay, so you imagine an oyster in the bottom of the ocean, rough, in rough shape. You pop that thing open when you get done with a car, you go from something really rough to a jewel at the end. And
Okay.
even though a pearl's not technically a jewel, same idea. Yeah.
But I thought it was like having two sides of business, like you were doing like some type of jewelry stuff and some type of car stuff. But I get the analogy now.
But I'll tell you, from being around you as the marketing genius, we've already thought about ideas like that. So,
Pistons and pearls. So you got your own shop now?
well, I have a great business partner that is a wine guy, but he loves cars. He's a huge enthusiast. So he is a great marketing mind like yours is. And so he came up with this concept. We got together. We decided this is what we wanted to do. And again, we're going to evolve this bigger and bigger. But right now, we've got a shop. We've already got more cars that we can do right away, which is a great problem to have. But as you know, demand goes up and people expect things. And so, you know, the pressure's already on.
I know, but the good thing about demand going up is the price can go up.
Well, this is true.
Yeah.
Learned that from you as well.
Exactly. All right, so let's talk about history a little bit. What was like your favorite build here?
Man, I've had people ask me that question so many times. The Ford GT was still one of the coolest
know.
builds ever.
I want that car
Yeah,
back so
that-
bad.
that
It is
was
still
awesome.
sitting in that dude's trailer
Yeah.
in his warehouse with his other 900 cars, and
Yeah.
he's never moved it. It's just sitting.
Well, and the Kurt Busch Pantera was awesome.
That was a lot of fun, and going over there and working with his group and
Yep.
getting it done in the time frame, it was a lot of fun. And that car was really well dialed in. I talk to Kurt every once in a while, and he tells me he just loves it. You know, it's just a lot of fun.
Yeah, and you know, in 7 years, we built so many cars, and we did something that no one else was doing, and the quality went up every vehicle we built. And so it's hard to remember all the cars that we did. Every time somebody asks me, I think of a different one. So I'm sure I'm forgetting several, but you know, the Firebirds 1 and 2 kind of hold a special place in my heart because Mike Coy and I started the same day
Yep.
on that project, and we were here pretty much till the end of the run of the show. So,
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, we had a good group. We didn't have very many changes.
Yeah.
And for all of you keyboard whippersnappers out there that are already bitching, like, where's Aaron? Ask Aaron where Aaron is.
Yeah.
I don't know where Aaron is, but you know, we really had a tight crew, and we had a just kick-ass work ethic. I mean, we were truly making these cars in 25, 30, 35 days.
Yep.
Even the Ferrari F40 we built in like 38 days.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, and that was before me, but I did watch.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
So you're the one car you hated the most.
Oh,
What did you hate?
the Knight Rider car. Easily
Oh,
the
God.
worst build we ever had to do. And that was real early on, and it was kind of one of those things, a last minute thought. And it really, if we had done that car like all the way, maybe, but what we were forced in that situation to make happen, that was.
There was
my
some
least
kind
favorite.
of promotion thing
Yeah.
or something that
And they called you up
wanted
like
us to
10
do.
days before it had to be done.
Yeah.
And so we tried to put it together as quickly as we could. And it wasn't to our expectations.
But it was cool because I got to film with David Hasselhoff.
No, that was cool. That was the
And-
best part of the whole
and
thing.
then I went on to get to film with him again in some Dodge commercials, and that was pretty fun.
yeah, that's
that
awesome.
guy's a trip. I mean, he's running on all cylinders at all times. It's
I know
pretty
another
crazy.
guy like that.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
All right, so Pistons and Pearls, you've explained it to me now,
Yep.
and I guess I kind of get it. But what are you working on?
Well, we've got a 67 Eleanor with the new GT 500 motor in it. So that's.
Oh, the new third gen?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're still early on that. There's a lot of development we got to do, but got that project. We've also started a 65 wide body fastback project.
65 wide body.
Yeah, which a lot of people don't do. They go the later years. So we're going to try to go outside the box a little bit on that one.
Okay,
Yeah.
now, are you going to just add fenders to get that wide body effect, or how are you wide body?
Fabricate and just build the steel. Like the quarters, same as the fenders. I mean, I don't want anything rivet on, nothing that looks cheap or you can buy in the store. We want it to be authentic. We want to give it kind of what we did here. I mean,
Yeah.
the whole idea is to build your own, and we're trying to build the Pistons and Pearls name, so we need a few cars that are the quality of what we want to do, the kind of cars we want to do, and we chose to start with those two.
Well, there's a new way of wide bodying a Mustang that I've seen that is absolutely amazing. So I'll show you that. And I'm not ready to talk about it over here yet either, so you didn't hear that. But it's pretty neat. You end up getting some pretty serious meat under the ground.
That's awesome.
And so is it just you, one man show? Or
Oh
what?
no, I have a business partner, Jonathan White. He comes from the wine industry, but he is passionate Mustang guy. So when we became friends, it was a natural thing. We knew what we wanted to do. We wanted to build the same kind of cars. He's got quite a collection of cars as well.
Oh, very cool.
Kind of like you. So it was a perfect match, and right there in Scottsdale. And we have the market there, and people are hungry for good builds out there. It's amazing how few options there are to get cars built. anymore. I mean,
It's
really.
just so daggum hot in Scottsdale.
Yeah,
man.
it really is. A lot of people don't want to be there building cars.
It's hot. Do you have an air-conditioned shop?
Well, we've got swamp coolers, but again, once you get into metal, you got to shut all that down, so it gets real hot real quick. So you work early and late.
Man, not me. Here it's nice. We got ACs.
But I will
everywhere.
tell you, living there now 3.5 years, my blood's thinned out a lot. So when it's 75 degrees like it is here right now, it's a little chilly.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Come on,
Yeah.
man.
But you get up and, but I can go walk around outside when it's 120 now, which I could have never done before.
Oh, I could, but it was carrying a cold beer from the pool to the bar
Well,
and
but
back.
yeah, you're smart.
But no, that's super cool, man. We had some really good times with the team here and with having you here. And,
Yeah.
I got to tell you, that was freaking pretty fun stuff we did. Your partner, John, he's into Mustangs.
Yes.
Well, I happen to know that you like Mustangs, and you had to sell one that you had acquired, but you just didn't get to it, and you moved out to Scottsdale,
Yeah.
and you're really pissy about that.
Yeah.
You know, I've got a 69 390 S-Code 4-speed Mach 1 here.
Of course you do.
Oh, yeah?
You didn't even know I was coming, and you still had it on deck.
Well, I try to please everybody.
Well, yeah.
You want to go check it out?
Absolutely.
Did you bring your money?
I brought Johnny's money.
Okay, you bought Johnny's money? Let's go look at it. Ah, the memories, Jason.
Oh, no. I was looking at that earlier. You know, this parking lot is a lot smaller than people think. On TV, it looks big.
Yes, it
But
does.
the fact that you navigate that over and over again.
Well, I hit the wall here that one time.
Oh, I do remember that.
That
and
was funny.
a couple of your other ones.
I went through
that
the
were-
fence once.
Yeah.
Cameras weren't rolling.
Yeah, we don't talk about that, though, remember?
Yeah, right?
Okay, so-
69 390 S-Code 4-speed AC car.
Okay.
Super, super nice. One small spot of rust on the floorboards. It was a factory, or not a factory. It was taken from being a factory car to somebody back halved it, but they did
yeah,
a
somebody-
really, really nice job.
Yeah, they did. I mean, this is an old job, and it is well done on the tubbing and the bars. And I was really hoping you wouldn't have all that, because now I know the price just went up.
Well, there's a lot of parts in the trunk, but the body and everything is rust free. There's a little bit in the front of the floorboards, but look at
Okay.
the back
Yeah.
and everywhere else. And you could tear this stuff down. And,
Yeah, I'm not
and if you're
concerned about
what are you
that.
building? The rest of them?
Rest of mud. So you just saved me some time.
You don't need
actually.
any of that shit.
Yeah, no, actually not. The roof is good. And the main thing is, there's no rust up here, and the quarters are clean, which is
Dude, feel under the fenders.
yeah. I mean, there's
Even on a back half car, those are perfect.
no, yeah. I mean, he put them right on top of the lips, and you can see down, where the scoops are missing. It's clean.
Well, I think a lot of the scoops and stuff are in the trunk.
Yeah, no,
And,
but I mean, you can tell just.
It's a cool old setup under there.
Yeah.
The setup's clean. I bet you this was just a fun car.
Well, it's a good place for us to start to make a more modernized suspension underneath it, but it saved us a lot of time. So, okay, good car. Good cars aren't cheap.
With a title.
Oh, that's even okay.
With a clear title.
So, what are you thinking?
I think it should be worth 25, 20, 22 and a half.
I forgot. Is this Tricky Ricky or is this Richard?
No, where are you gonna? You've seen these
No,
cars. You know that a good car brings 25 grand if it needs everything.
Yeah,
But you also know I like to make deals.
yeah. Okay, so you're starting at 25. I honestly, before I saw the car, without a motor in it, without drivetrain, I was thinking 15, but I'm low, you're high.
Well, you sold your other one for what? 25 grand?
I sold it for 20, and I stole it for 15 because it ran and drove. But those don't exist anymore. I mean, that was 5-6 years ago. Not for
Yeah,
that kind
that
of
was a
money.
while back.
Yeah. But where I need to be on the car. So
How about 20?
how about 17.5? I know you like cash.
All right, done. Cool.
I never thought I'd be making a deal with you.
You saw it here first. So you saw it here first. Pistons and pearls, buying a car from Gas Monkey Garage. None other than Jason Aker got his own business going. There is nothing that makes me more proud than when people come through my businesses and go on to do things for themselves and have their own businesses and be successful at it, and then come back and let me make money on them. I love this.
I get to give you a big stack of cash now. I know that's going to put a smile on your face.
Man, I love the fact that I can do business at any time, anywhere.
That's amazing. You have the one car that Jonathan and I like more than any, the 69.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
So you didn't ask me about this.
Yeah, okay, so I was wondering if you were trying to bait me into coming back to work, and maybe this was my new driver.
I was going to be the new service work truck for Gas Monkey.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nah, I don't even let them drive mine. But no, this is really cool. We teamed up with Boxing Buddies, which is Jake Paul's charity, and teaches kids about bullying and how to prepare themselves. And just, it's a really, really good cause. And so we are building this TRX. Me and Jake sat down and kind of designed what we wanted it to be, and we're giving it away. You can go to gasmonkeygarage.com right now and donate any amount of money you want, and you'll get entries to win this truck. And not only that, you're going to get to fly down here to Dallas and go to the fight ringside, plus go backstage and meet Jake and see what's up, and you know, just a really first-class, all-around cool deal to do it, and get a TRX. So
that's pretty awesome.
Yeah. So like I said, Gas Monkey times Jake Paul times Boxing Bullies. Go to gasmonkeygarage.com right now and get entered to win. And then on top of that, you know, I actually owe you a little something for all of your hard work and everything you did here at Gas Monkey. You know, we only give a few of these rings out every once in a while. So yours has been sitting in my desk till you come see me.
Yeah.
It's ready to go. It's got your initials right there above the eye.
Oh, that is awesome.
And I appreciate everything you did for us, man.
I loved my time here, and I can't tell you how much.
Look at that.
That is awesome.
And it's hellaciously cool in a fight.
I don't think I'm going to win many fights.
Yeah, I try not to get in them. But, you know, I wouldn't be here without you, man, so I really appreciate it.
Me either. I feel the same way.
Kick ass. Can we go fill up our beer cups now?
Let's do it.
With that beer we're not talking about? Don't tell them what it is.